So you want to start your own small or home business, something you can do online or on your own time, but you want to make sure that whatever you select is a really good opportunity. Hey, this is Leah Rae from ToddandLeahRae.com. In this video, I'm going to give you 8 different ways you can easily start building your very own business. Now, most of these are online, though a couple are offline, but there's a lot of variety here. So make sure that you stick around to the very end so that you figure out exactly what is the best fit for you in your current situation. Number 1, offering your very own online course. Well, you're like, well, I'm not a teacher. No problem. Most people aren't when they get started, but there's something that you know how to do that other people would be willing to pay to also learn how to do. So that could be anything from maybe passing your boards that you had to pass. How did you do that? How do you pass your boards for whatever career choice that you're in? Maybe you have some arts or craft sort of skills that you can offer people. They want to learn how to do exactly what you do. Maybe you've got just a knack for talking to the ladies. Well, I know there's a lot of guys that need to learn how to do that and wouldn't mind paying some money to build that skill set. Whatever skills you have or that you've learned, you can turn those into online courses. Now, this doesn't have to be some big several hundred or thousands of dollars for a course. It could be something small to get started with, maybe $7, $10, up to $50, something small, just to get used to how it all works. Start building up an audience, and building an audience of happy customers is a great way to get started. Then as you get more experience and you have more of an audience and your marketing skills improve, you can offer bigger courses, something that is higher price but fits, really according to your niche and your industry. Everyone's niche and industry pays differently for the different types of courses that people can find. Now, up till recently, doing this meant a lot of technical setup and was very challenging. When Todd and I first started offering our very own courses a couple years ago, there was a lot of integrations that had to take place and just massive amounts of setup. Thankfully, that is no longer the case. Places like My Lead System Pro now offer very simple setup, no complicated integration stuff, very simple way to offer your own courses, membership sites, pages so that you can offer the course, people can make their payment, and even upsells and downsells. All of that in what they're offering now in their system is super simple. I've never done the setup for our personal stuff that we have, that we created quite a while ago, because it's really complicated. At the time, only Todd took the time to learn it because it was very in-depth. It's like you can't touch it now because it's his baby and it's too complicated to work with for anybody else. Now, that in mind, this with My Lead System Pro, I went in and within a few hours, I had created our very first course with their platform, and I had zero experience doing this with anything else. So it's much simpler. As always, our affiliate link will be down in the description if you're looking for a platform to do this with. Now, the pros of an online course is that you can make a lot of money for a long time. You do the work one time, all the setup and creation of the course, and then you can sell it for a very long time, and you're essentially making almost 100% profit on those sales because it goes all directly to you, and it's a digital offer, so there's nothing you have to ship out or anything like that. Keeps it very simple business model. You can make a lot of money. You just learn to get your offer in front of the right traffic. Now, number 2, if you're not ready for, setting up an online course or doing anything like that, you've got some extra time, a few extra hours a week, and you want to make some more money, something that you really need to look at may be house cleaning. If you are good with a scrubber, it's honestly a huge opportunity. In today's day and age, people are crazy busy. In most families these days, both parents are working, and housekeeping just doesn't fall on the top of the priority list. It's just another headache, another stressor, and they would really enjoy handing that off to someone else. But they have to find someone that is reliable and is trustworthy. And if that can be you, that's a very big market. Now, depending on where you're located, if you're out in the country, in the city, this is really something you can basically do anywhere, but how much you can scale it and do yourself really depends sort of on on your location, right? And how many people in your immediate location are looking for help. But you can start, honestly, asking around your friends and family, seeing who could use some help with some housekeeping. Once you have a customer, provide them with a great service, and then get them as a referral. And now you can actually just go door to door in your area and see if people will be open, if they're willing to purchase your service and they'd be interested in what you have to offer. Now, personally, we definitely outsource our housekeeping. It is not something I want to do. That's not how I want to spend my time. The gal that we pay her $150 every time that she comes. She comes every other week, and she's here for about 3 hours. Well, 3 hours at $150, that's $50 an hour. That's pretty good. Now, this can be a short-term, just, immediate, give me some money now, I'm going to do the work sort of gig for you if you want. However, if you want to build it as a bigger business, that's also an opportunity. You can scale this up. You can hire people to do the cleaning for you while you actually find the clients and do more of the management side of things on your end. So you can build big, or you can take that upfront money and maybe invest it into something else. Maybe invested into learning how to do online courses or to build up the skill sets that you want to do for online business. Number 3 is yard work. This can be as simple as mowing neighbors' lawns. It is a headache. How many people want to spend their summer mowing their lawn versus, at the beach or at the pool? People want to enjoy their time and they're willing to pay other people to take care of that for them. Again, they want someone who's reliable. They're going to come when they say they're going to come, and they're going to do a good job. That's all it takes. So in the summer, you can do lawn mowing. In the winter, if you are up north, where I grew up, people definitely pay to have snow shoveled for them, especially if you're in an area where there's elderly people who aren't as spry as they used to be. They're definitely interested in finding someone who can mow their lawn for them, take care of that stuff, who can shovel the snow, because shoveling snow especially is dangerous for folks as they get older. It's not something they can handle, and they need their sidewalks cleared and salted so that they do not fall and break a hip. So this can be a big opportunity for a go-getter who just has some extra hours during the week and wants to make some money. Again, very similar to housekeeping in the fact that you can do this work right now. You can get some cash to invest into something else, maybe the skill set, the marketing training, whatever you want for an online business, or you can scale this up. You can hire out. You can get people to work for you, and you're just managing the clients and the people that you found through referrals, through friends and family, through going door to door in your neighborhood. Now, for what you can expect to earn, it really depends on what are the size of the lawns, the driveways, the sidewalks that you're working with. It can be anywhere from $5-10 if you're just shoveling a small walkway up, mowing lawn. If it's a small yard, it might be $25. If it's a big yard, you might be talking about 60 or more. And then if that's something that has to be done weekly, that's something that you can actually set up for them to pay you on a monthly basis, knowing that you're going to be there every week or every other week, whatever fits with the current situation. Number 4 is selling on Amazon. Amazon is the king of e-commerce, and they make this so much easier than doing things the old way. So back when selling online was first a thing, if you wanted to sell something, you really it was like eBay was the big thing, right? You would put it up on eBay, you'd have bids and all this kind of stuff going on. It was kind of a hassle, and then you'd have to ship it out and do all this stuff. Now with Amazon, you can work with the manufacturer directly, order products, put your label on it, send it off to Amazon's warehouse. When people order it from Amazon, Amazon handles all of it. They take it, they send it off from their warehouse, ship it to the customer, and they take care of that, which is awesome. And you don't even need to do your own products that have your brand on it. You can just find things that you can buy at a discount at wholesale, buy it in bulk, send it to Amazon, put up a listing with Amazon, and then from there, they can sell it. So it makes it much more hands-off, a more streamlined way to do e-commerce, and it's a huge opportunity because especially, I'm an older millennial technically, but I'm a millennial, but millennials and folks, in their 30s and below, if you're going to buy something, if you realize you need something, what's your first thought typically is oftentimes, okay, here's Amazon. Let me just get it there. I just did it yesterday. I want to get some puzzles for my son. It's like, oh, okay, I'll pick it up. Boom, done. That's how people are thinking these days. Amazon is king, and you can leverage all the traffic. The people that are going to Amazon to purchase things, use that. Put up some things for sale, leverage their warehousing and their shipping process, and have a very streamlined business that you can scale up very nicely. Do you have a knack for the kitchen? Number 5 is actually cooking and meal prep for people. This is a big one. The busier people get, and especially if you're in an area with busy professionals or entrepreneurs, they do not have time to cook a home cooked meal every day. They don't want to take their entire Saturday or Sunday and do a whole bunch of cooking and meal prep for the entire week. They just want to eat when they're ready to eat. And even going out or ordering food, that takes time and there's waiting involved. And it's so much easier if someone just comes and cooks your food for you. That could mean just having, coming for a few hours, cooking someone's meals for the week, prepping them in their individual containers. And this is a service that I know I would gladly pay for, and I know so many other people as well, because you can get healthy, good food that you personally like, that you can just pop in the microwave when you're ready to eat. So doing cooking, meal prep services, that is a big, big offer that I think is just going to grow and expand. The busier people get, the less home skills that people tend to have these days, the more they just want this done for them, and you can capitalize on this. Now you can start just doing this for yourself, but if you want to grow and expand this business, you can set up a very nice website, you can hire employees, you can work in your local neighborhoods to get the word out on what your offer is. Number 6, you may not realize this, but the bike and scooter rental business is booming. This is a really big opportunity. It's really taken the US by storm. I can't really say what's happening outside the US, but I can say for the US that it has grown very rapidly over the last few years. If you're in city area, this could be a hot opportunity. This is where you can work as a franchisee. You can actually work with some of the bigger companies if you want to open something that's already kind of in a box and ready for you to go, or you can figure it out for yourself and have it local just to you. But you can have scooters, you can have bikes that people can rent. And like with the little scooters that people, go around with, they're not very expensive to get started with purchasing. They have very good range with how far they can go on a charge up. And it can be a fairly hands-off thing. You're going to keep track of where your scooters are. You've got GPSs on all of them, all that's set up. But it's not like you have to be out there each and every day. People can just go to a rack, put in their credit card or whatever, get the scooter and use it, and you're making money. Number 7, personal training or fitness coaching. This is a big opportunity, and you don't even have to do this in a gym. This can actually be done online, which is fabulous for a lot of people. The busy entrepreneur, the busy professional, they oftentimes don't have the time to actually go to the gym, but they need to stay healthy, they want to get fit, whatever. You can actually create programs that are fully online. People purchase them, and every day they get a different video. It's a 30-day program that they purchase, 6 weeks, whatever, and you've got videos teaching them exactly, walking them through, working out with them, that they can just simply put into the, pull up on their computer, have it up on their TV, and do their workout at home. And what I love about this is being able to set this up online means it's leveraged. That means that once you have that program created, you just got to sell it. That's it. You build up your audience and you work on your marketing, and it's something that you can scale as big as you want. So you're not limited to, having a handful of clients, which you would be if you were doing it physically at the gym. If you're doing this fully digitally, there's no limits. It's based on how many you can sell, and the better marketing skills that you work and that you grow, the more you can make. And so it's a huge opportunity. And finally, number 8, bookkeeping or CPA work. Now there's lots of online courses. If you have no experience with this, that's okay. You can actually look up what the requirements are for bookkeeping and there's lots of online courses and things you can do to be ready to offer this service. But it is a big one. There's a lot of people moving into the entrepreneur world. Small business, solo entrepreneurs, people that don't want to take the time to manage their books. It's a headache. It's annoying. It is the least favorite part of having a business in my mind. And I know it's the same for a lot of other people. So we like to just hand this off to someone else. And that could be you. This can be something that you can get started with just on your own. And then as you want to grow and expand, you can hire people and build that up where you're getting, you're stepping out of it yourself and you're having other people do the work for you. But I'll tell you, people pay a pretty penny to have this work done for them because it's typically one of the most stressful parts of having your own business, and it's just something you want taken off your plate. So people pay well for it, and it's a huge opportunity as more and more people are exiting the workplace and going into the solo entrepreneur route. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these floats your boat the most? Which one sounds the most intriguing, something you want to look further into and may actually grow a business with? Let me know. Now, if you want to check out our very favorite way to make money online, the best way that we personally feel for beginners who want to do it all online in a very leveraged way, I'm going to have a link there for you so you can check it out. Now, please know that we are here rooting for you. We are here to help you create the time freedom that you guys deserve. So if that's what you're about, you're looking for time freedom for you and your family, then subscribe, turn on the bell for notifications so that we can help you do that. Again, this is Leah Ray from toddandleahray.com. Head over to the next video. It should be up here in the upper right corner of the screen. This is an actual 3-part series, so you should be seeing more information about starting your own online or home business right up here, and I'll see you soon.